Morning. At some point today, we're definitely hiking out, but it looks like it's still going to be drizzling rain for at least the next 2, maybe 3 hours at the worst, and then it'll be checkout time or so by then anyway, so we can get on trail and get a few miles in. There's kind of no rush for right now, and we'll see why in the coming days if things come to fruition, so we'll just see how it goes. But for now, this morning, heading back over to the coffee shop and seeing what we can get. Well, this place has redeemed itself. We're in business today. All their hot maker stuff is all working, so we got a nice little breakfast sandwich and a coffee. Well, back in the room, everyone's working on packing everything up. Well, it's 11 o'clock, and I guess it's time to get moving. I have no idea how far I'm going to make it today. But the rain has stopped, and it's not supposed to come back for the rest of the day. Cloudy and windy, if anything. High of about 50. So overall, not too bad. We'll just do some hiking and see where we end up. I think the nearest campsite's about 15 miles or so. It's a pretty large adventure ranch complex area. I feel like there's hardly any guests staying here. There's hundreds of employees doing construction and maintenance work and all that, but you hardly see any of the guests walking around. It's more associated to do with the weather, I'm sure. There's our exit back into the woods. Of course, the trail turns back into this churned up, lumpy ground. There's got to be some kind of rhyme and reason for it why all the landowners do this on the outside of their property fence line, but I have no idea why. A little bit of water access here. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of half a liter maybe is all I need. I don't know if there's any other water between here and there's a campsite which I'm gonna probably have to aim for a 15-mile day. It's called the Godwin campsite, I think. So I guess I'm gonna have to shoot for that, but I'll take some water here. Just one lone cow sitting out in the mud. Well, it's lunchtime. I'm going to take a short lunch break here, hunkered down in a tree right near, right before Highway 60 is where we're at. Getting pelted by some constant little rain. It's not even enough to be too much of a bother, really. I don't even need my raincoat right now, but it's kind of a constant misty rain in your face. Nice cold wind blowing. Feels like it's around 40 degrees or so with the wind chill. But we'll take a quick snack break and then I'll be back at it. Here's Highway 60. We gotta do a 5.5-mile road walk on this one. Comments are saying this is the most dangerous road walk of the trail with no shoulder. Lots of busy traffic. We'll see how it goes. Take it careful. At least the bridge is a pathway. And that wind is just biting cold. So far it looks like there's plenty of room on the side of the road. It's just that there's heavy traffic. I can see at least one hiker a little bit on the road ahead of me. There's probably a lot of the group I've been around is hiking out today. So it might be a little crowded up at the Godwin campsite that I'm aiming for. We'll see how many people we meet up there. About 1 more mile and we'll be off this highway walking. It was pretty cool. There's been 2 guys driving cars that have offered to, they're picking up hikers and shuttling them up to the next turn so you don't have to do the road walk. So that's pretty cool. But I don't mind. This road walk's not bad. I've actually done way, way worse by now. Done with the highway walking. Here's our exit. I felt like it was safe enough. It was enough of a shoulder. Whew. Just trudging through the like 8-inch tall shrub grass. That was the worst part of it the whole time. What else was nice is that I got left a little beer from Captain Glenn was his name, one of the guys shuttling the drivers around. Might see him again because he said he's helping slack pack some guys for the next couple of days through this section. So that's pretty cool. It's currently 2:30 and only 6 more miles to camp. That's not bad. I was wondering what I might be able to pull off today miles wise, and this is gonna be just fine. The Three Lakes Wildlife Management Area. Looks like a bunch of RV campers out there and some toilets, but I don't need to use any facilities. Man, it is cold. I shouldn't be complaining because this is like literally the warmest part of the entire lower 48. Everywhere else is like minus 15 degrees. But it is chilly. You got that cold, misty water drops on everything. The trail's turned into more of the tilled earth along a fence line, but at least it's all flat, not bumpy. So this is not bad to walk on. Well, the trail has turned into a sloppy, muddy mess. So we're up in the grasses a little bit. We're out into this field now. I think these are all palmettos, is what these ones are called. I hope our camp spot is up in the clusters of trees up ahead. We'll be safely tucked away out of the wind, maybe. We're about to get tucked into the forest, out of the wind a little bit. The wind chill feels like it's in the 30s. It is cold. But we still got a little over a mile until we get to camp. It's like it's instantly a whole nother world in here. Well, I think we made it. This should be the Godwin hammock camp. And there's Mossy. What's up, man?
How you doing, dude?
I'm good. There might be a big group here tonight, so I'll find a place to get myself all tucked in. And there's me all set up. I think there's going to be enough room for everybody. There might be like 8 or more hikers here for tonight. But I'm probably going to be hiding in my tent just because of this cold. Cooking up my meal in a minute, and I got a little beer there still. So I think that's about it for today. Knocked out some good 15 miles or so. Tomorrow's game plan might be kind of interesting because we might be hanging out with a group doing some trail magic up at a campgrounds, which is only like 8 or so miles down trail. So it might be a shorter day for tomorrow. Or I may just kind of bounce in and out of there and get a good meal. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. We're going to play this one by ear for tomorrow. But I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Morning. It's going to be another cold one today. It's gloomy, overcast, chance of rain, but hopefully minimal chance of rain. Cold wind blowing. And then I think it's supposed to start getting sunny and start warming up after that. So it'll be back up into the 80s in a week or so. First stop for the day is going to be about 7 or 8 miles up, is a camping area by Lake Jackson. See if we can find some trail magic up there, it sounds like. Lots of these giant palmetto fields. We've merged onto a dirt road. I was just thinking about the water sources out here, and a lot of it is just terrible. All the fresh water you can't drink because of how toxic and polluted it is from agricultural runoff. There's lots of water caches out here, which I am definitely super grateful for, but it is some of the worst tasting metal lead pipe tasting water I've ever had, so it's kind of tough to drink. Even a couple of the sites, like the Godwin site, had a little well pump, and that stuff just tastes like a lead pipe as well. I think the best water on trail so far has been in the Big Cypress Swamp. That just had a little bit of an earthy taste to it, but that was the cleanest, freshest water we could drink so far. Back in the woods. Uh-oh, I found a camera trap. They're trying to catch evidence of the elusive Florida Trail through hiker. Passing by the dry pond campsite. About a half a more mile or so, I think, we're going to get to the Lake Jackson campground. And that's where we're going to be stopping for a break, just a little bit further up. We made it up to Lake Jackson. Not much going on here. Might scoop some lake water and move on, I guess. It is chilly. There's cold wind blowing. Topped up on water and back on trail. I think we'll go for a bit further and then stop for lunch. I think it's only about 10:30 right now, so maybe an hour or so. See where that puts us. I feel like I'm starting to get light sprinkles of rain coming down. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad though. Another bald eagle there. I think he was yelling at me, getting close to his nest. There's a big bald eagle nest right there. See if I can zoom in on it a little bit. Nice little boardwalk here. Less than a mile up, there's definitely a crew doing some trail magic, so I'm just gonna keep going till there, and we'll have some lunch and see what they got on offer.
What's up, my neighbors?
Where are we?
Dirty Micah here, and
Hold on, I gotta get
Jeff,
Hey, frog tracking it over
Oh
there.
yeah.
the Algogs.
That's it.
It's the Frog Dog Brothers.
Get that picture.
Yeah. Oh, get a little back.
So we're getting a little trail magic here.
Oh shit!
A good group of hikers.
Ooh, love it, love it.
I just had some. What have I got over here? A little grilled cheese and a beer going on for my lunch, so we'll be enjoying this for a good bit. Well, it's time to get back at it, I think. It's been really fun hanging here with some trail magic. Had a nice little sandwich, good group of hikers to chill with, It's been, it went from lightly sprinkling rain to moderately heavy, lightly sprinkling rain. So we're just chilling for a bit. And right now it's kind of stopped. We might get some more waves of rain going on, but I'm just gonna push on, aiming for this camp that's only like 5 or 6 more miles up. And then I'm just gonna hunker down there. That'll be a good like 17 miles for the day. And I'm just gonna hide in my tent for the rest of the afternoon. Still drizzling rain. Everything's all wet and sloppy. The trail's flooded out, about ankle deep swamp. Made it to the crossing of Highway 91 in a nice little tunnel here out of the rain for just a second. It's still just continuous light rain. Everything is soaking wet. I feel like it's the CDT all over again. But we got like only 2.5 more miles to camp and then we'll set up there. Just gotta make it there. About 1 more mile. Here's our exit for the Three Lakes campsite. Just a little bit down here. It's currently not raining, so I gotta take this opportunity to get set up real quick. And there we are. Any day where you can set up and it's currently not raining is a good day. There's some room around here for some more tents, a little picnic table, and there's a little water pump thingy over there, so I think that'll be good for all my water needs. I think that's about going to do it for today. I'm just going to sign off real quick and get hiding in the tent, and nothing else is going to be going on. I think it's still relatively early. It's only like 3:30 maybe, so I'll wait a bit before I start up dinner. But overall, we still did like 17 miles. So that's decent enough. And I'm kind of trying to position myself, so I think maybe the day after tomorrow or something like that, we get to a highway crossing where I'm going to be picked up by an aunt and uncle. We can go hang out with them for a little bit. So that's what's coming up. But that is it for now. So time to go hide from the rain. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.